So to continue the copper series analysis, so we have here a support structure, a support structure, support structure, a support structure, break of a support structure, price return as retest, RT, and on touching the floor, which is a demand zone, price have pushed up, broke the resistance structure to return as support, and copper have seen a significant push. This is a retest candle, RT. So we look at it, RT. This is a retest candle. Here we have here also a retest candle. So price picked up liquidity because what price touched a demand floor from 2019. We have an ascending trend line, interchanging responsibility from playing as a support structure, a break of a support structure became a resistance structure, a break of a resistance structure here becomes a support structure, and price from 2020, right? Price has been on the support structure. We came down in 2022, we bought. In 2020, yes, September, we bought. We returned 2023, we bought. We return again 2024 February, and the copper have left. Copper left. Copper left immediately. So price moved to touch the roof. Where is the roof? The supply zone. I will also want to show why here is a supply zone. I will put it as red. Red danger. When you see it, you know that area is a dumping site. So I will change this color to red. Xavier first help focus on interpreting the structure of market to guide buyers. If there is no structure, there is no trade. So we look out for roof and floor on a long term or on a short term. But for every structure we see, we try to interpret it based on the behavior. It is not based on speculation. It is based on what the price is doing. That is the only way to approach the financial market. So we see here, we have here a resistance structure, a break of this structure, price return here as retest, but I don't want to consider this as a retest candle. I call it an SR. What am I looking for? A break of these two structure. We have an ascending trend line, a previous resistance structure, now a support structure. We have a trend line on a weekly running at a specific angle I will not disclose. Then price return as a result of 1, 2, 3, 4 touch. What happened? Price has bought. And when price returned, price broke the structure. What do we expect? Break and retest. Price came down to respect the structure because on a weekly, we have weekly rejection level, which we will call SR. These are all SR level. They are all support become resistance on break of structure. So we will change the color code to note the change in the character. I will label this as black. So we have this as a new demand. What is demand? Where there is buying, it shows there is demand. Where there is selling, it shows there is supply. Price return here, bought, return here, bought, return here, bought, return here, bought, break of the structure, return here as retest, RT, RS, a retest candle, and a new resistance becomes support on break of structure. But we have a long-term roof. because the market is technical. If you understand the technicality in the market, you will know that everything is well accurate, well documented. When price came here, it retested the structure RT, RX again in compliance with the previous price action. But we were heading to complete the roof, the long-term supply roof, where the institutions are hiding for a bigger sell. Some will call this a fake out. It is not a fake out if you understand market structure because we have a pending roof, a breakout, a support structure, a breakout of a support structure. Price came for retest. We have previous support in 2021, 2020 December, and we have here as resistance structure in 2019, a resistance structure in 2019, a support structure in 2021 and in 2020. And we came back to retest again as another support structure in May 2022. Break of the structure, price return 2024 May for itself. So this is just the structure of the market. So we interpret it based on what the market is doing, and we will tell you where others are lying. So now price is playing in the middle. But when we look on a weekly time frame, copper has formed a double bottom, a bullish price action. And when we look, we will find that we are right. You will find here a support structure. When price returned, a break of a support structure, we want price to return as a retest for us to truly see what is the intention of price. So when price broke this structure, it came back here on a weekly. We had a weekly rejection in July 29, Monday 2024. And price came again and retested again in August. And we broke the structure and came back in October as retest. On a weekly time frame, if you switch the line chart, you will see a double bottom. This is a W sign. This is what you will find. So let's get it right. Let's get it right. This is the structure. So this is the structure you have here. And we have the neckline broken. So price and we had a return to the broken neckline. Price returned and is setting itself up for another big move. So the structure is telling us what the copper market looks like and where price may be headed. This is our supply roof. This is our demand floor for copper. We take reference from 2019 to 2024 to watch the price. So this is the current all-time high broken in the month of June. In the month of May, copper broke the previous price, but rejected as fast as possible. Price retraced. That retracement wasn't accidental, wasn't a market manipulation as most traders who do not understand structure of market could say. But if you understand market by structure, you will see in June 2019, we have a resistance structure and we create a support structure, connect the two structures. And we came back on retest May 2022, break of the structure, price came down, retest. It is not an accident. There is nothing accidental in the financial market. Everything is programmed. So understanding the structure will tell you where price is going. And the first thing to look is the roof and the floor. Now, the big institution have dropped a heavy sell order at this level. They pump liquidity after price, picking liquidity from the buy demand floor to go touch the roof. Now they've dropped the price, but unable to get back to the floor. But we have a descending trend line playing out of our support structure. Can you see? So I will label this as blue. So price in its regular fashion might pull out from the support structure and come down here to play because this looks more like a puzzle. It's all about being asthmatic. So expect price to make its way into this box. You may ask, how do you know? Don't ask that question. If you spend time with the chart, you will understand the price and its behavior. So price might return here, which I will call a buy angle. So here is a buy angle. So if price returns here, it will be a breakout of the support structure, support, support, break of a support retest. Now resistance, price broke out, become support. We played on the support structure. So if we come down, we will come down here. So should anything happens to the fundamentals surrounding the market and we get to this floor, expect price to get here, give you a push and come down to this level. But for now, we are on double bottom. Double bottom, a bullish price action. And if you look critically, we have a touch here. We have another touch on the weekly time frame. On a daily, you will best understand it. Then we have here a retest to the broken neckline and a very strong rejection close of Friday, indicating a heavy buying presence of copper. So what I want to see is price continue to surge in the upward direction. And we have another rejection rejected in the month of October. That rejection level stems from the support structure in 2021, another support structure in August 2021, another support structure in September, another support structure in May 2022, break of the structure price return on retest January 2023, and we came down again in all April 2024, respected the structure before price under a heavy bullish impulse touched the roof, RT, ROS, and price dropped. And when we came back, we respected the structure again. So what we want to see is if the buying will continue here. We call here retest. We call here also retest. So that is RT, SROS, a retest candle, and resistance becomes support and break of the structure. So what we expect here after we forming a double bottom, so where price now came down, retest the neckline. So I expect price to shoot back and break the previous high. But that won't be possible until we break the structure. So we expect that our current resistance that held price should be broken for us to see a touch into the supply roof where the institution have capped the price of copper. There are buyers, there are sellers. The heavy buyers in the industry are waiting at this level. It is evident to see what they have done from 2019. You can see here. So let's look at it critically, and we're going to circle it to enable us understand what they are doing. You see here, what we have here, a resistance structure. We have here a support structure. We have here a support structure and a break of a support structure. And price return here as a retest candle. So I expect price to play back into this zone. A play back into this zone will be a break of the previous high. So for every touch on the ascending trend line is establishment of a new all-time high. So this is what we see in the structure of copper. And at the moment, to add more confluence to our decision, to our buyers, we have a weekly support structure acting as double confluence DC, a support, a horizontal support structure coinciding with an ascending trend line. The ascending trend line we have here, the support structure, break of a support structure retest, break of a resistance structure retest, coinciding with this horizontal support for uptick. So the opening of the week might come back to a retest to 4.78, 4.38, sorry, 4.38. So at this level, 4.3858 will be a buy. If price returns to this level, it will be a buy. It will be a buy at this level. So we see price push to the upside into 4.7. So most likely the price of copper might jump to 4.7 to retest this roof again. Our aim is to see if demand could push price up to $5.4 for copper. So this is the technical analysis for copper, and we hope this analysis stands. No analysis is 100% correct, but all we do is to interpret the structure of the market using our techniques, and price have always played out to be the same. So this is all we see. So for now, we are done on a weekly for copper. So we'll be going into aluminium to see what aluminium market is doing. We've treated gold extensively. We also look at silver